Hi everybody, my name is Julie Mitchell and I'm the military retiree in my RV. And I wanted to do this video. It's something that I have thought about doing for, about a year now. And give you a little background into my big adventure that's about to happen. Now, when I was stationed in San Diego, probably at least 20 years ago, I met this wonderful lady named Mim. And she was teaching me about mutual funds and how to invest. And one day I said, well, when I retire, I want to do this, 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 and this. And she said to me, and it stuck with me for all these years, that don't wait until you retire to do the things you want to do, because once that time comes, you may not be able to. And, I learned from her that her and her husband had planned to do many things, and soon after he retired, so many health conditions happened, he was not able to do that, and she didn't want that to happen to me. And I've carried that with me for all these years, and I have wanted to get an RV and go on the road and see this beautiful country, and through the years, things have happened, and I never did it. And I thought, okay, when my youngest daughter graduates from high school, I'm going to go on the road. I'm going to do this thing that I've always wanted to do. So about 3.5, 4 years ago-ish, I found this beautiful 2004 Fleetwood Pioneer, and I bought her, and she was your typical brown on brown on brown on brown. And I thought, okay, well, at least I have an RV. So step one, check. And I had about a year and a half. I had a couple more years to go before Alexis would graduate. And I thought, okay, I'm going to work on it, and I'm going to renovate it, and I'm going to change some things. I'm going to paint some things. And man, I have learned so much. But in that time, I also met a wonderful gentleman that was going to go and do this with me, this big adventure. And we were so excited. We had gotten engaged, and we were planned to be married last year. And because of COVID, our wedding was canceled. Fast forward a few months, we're kind of waiting for the COVID issues to die down so we could reschedule. Find out that my mom had stage 4 metastatic breast cancer and had to rush back to the East Coast to take care of her and get her stabilized and through surgery so that hopefully we could have her in our lives for a little while longer. And I was able to do that. And David had been ill, my fiance had been ill, and came back, and we were working on some things and starting to get excited about, planning our wedding as COVID was kind of dying down. And then he unfortunately had a heart attack and passed away. And fast forward now a couple more months, and my mother passes away from metastatic breast cancer. And of course, I actually thought about selling the RV and just calling it quits and just saying, okay, I'm done. And I sat back and thought about it, and I kept working on the RV a little bit here and there, and, just to get my mind off everything and keep my hands busy. And I kept thinking back to what Mim said about not waiting and to get out there and do it. So now Alexis has now graduated from high school. Yay, us. And as soon as some legal issues are tied up, I am actually going to take the RV and my business and go on the road. And I am so excited. I have on here met so many wonderful people that have become part of our Facebook group. And I'm very, very excited to share with you the videos that I've been kind of putting together of how I've done the renovation and the things that I've learned, and built this Facebook group and this YouTube page, and share this with you for those of you who want to jump in and be part of this. So if you haven't liked our YouTube page, please do so. The link is on our Facebook group. And I'll be putting these videos up as I can. Just so many things going on, but I promise they're coming. But, if I can say nothing to everybody, please, take what Mim said. Life is short, grab it while you can, do the things that you want to do before you can't do it, because you never know, 1 minute you're standing there and the next minute you're gone. And it's not to be morbid or anything. it's just facts. And I mean, you all, I know so many people who can attest to the fact that they know somebody who this kind of happened to. And unfortunately for me, it's now going to probably be a solo journey for a little while. But I am very excited because I do have friends and family who are going to join me on the adventure. And a lot of my retired Coast Guard friends have invited me to come out and spend time with them. So this is going to be very exciting as I take snaps to it on the road and get to see this wonderful country and realize a dream that I've had for more than 15 years. So thanks everybody for, joining the YouTube channel, being on this page, sharing your experiences, and looking forward to, many more adventures and watching you guys with your adventures and hopefully meeting up with some of you guys one day. So look for some videos coming out soon. And if you have any questions, feel free to post on our Facebook page, or when we post new videos, make sure that you comment and, give your insight, because man, all of you guys have such great tips and I always learn something too. So, get out there, seize the day, realize your dreams before, it comes to a point where we look back and say, I wish I had, because I do say, I wish I had done this 15 years, and I refuse to be, very much further down the road looking back saying, I wished I had done it now. So anyway, with that, I look forward to getting to know all of you guys more and being part of this fantastic journey. Thanks, everybody.